This towel is literally hanging on by a thread. Is it dead or can it be revived?
The dryer is where everything can go wrong.
Welcome to Nick at Night. I literally brought the grimiest, nastiest towel I could find in my garage.
That's what it's
from Utah to Pocatello, Idaho, to the towel man himself. This is a version 1 Diva towel, Jamie?
It's an old school towel. So we got the old school Diva. You said you were using it as a kitchen towel?
You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We weren't supposed to say that on camera. It has wiped out grease. It has probably been used as a floor towel.
Yeah.
You said let's do a video on how to revive old microfiber towels.
Let's do it.
This is a metaphor for, or a symbol for like what is possible, right?
Yeah,
with Renaissance microfiber detergent, we have regular towels here.
Interior towels.
We want to talk about towel care.
Yeah.
They can get gunked up by ceramic coatings, ceramic sprays, neglect.
100%.
If we can resurrect this towel, Jamie.
You can resurrect pretty much any towel. So yeah, because grease is not good in microfiber. It can clog up a towel just like a sealant. So yeah, let's talk about it. So you got the nice suede border, you got the microfiber twist loops, you've got some, you know, hangy things starting to pop out, some loose loops. Got some loose loops on the loops.
Is that what you call those?
That's what you call these, some loose loops. It's just the nature of the twist loop. You're gonna get some loose loops every now and then. This one is not bad at all. I just revived a V1 Goat on the House of Rags in a short version, and it had a lot of loose loops. It's just the nature of the twist loop. Some are gonna come unravel, some are gonna get loose, and we'll show you how to fix that easy peasy to make your towel look brand new. We don't have these little stragglers floating around because it just looks ugly, right?
This is Nick at Night, and we have so many towels we can get on the houseofrags.com.
Yep.
Is this just about this particular towel?
No. Any towel that you got sealed up, got damaged in some sort of way, whether it's got grease in it, got some dirt, we're gonna teach you how to suck that out of it, get it clean, and get it performing like it should, because these should last a long, long time.
You get premium microfiber towels.
Yes.
From the House of Rags. You want them to last.
You want them to
That's
last.
what this video is about. So I guess the question is, where do we start?
Where do we start? Well, first, I'm gonna take all my rags of choice. We got interior towels, getting away from the drying towel. So interior towel, when are you gonna soak these? You just did a grimy interior. Look at this. We cleaned leather, we cleaned the seats, carpets, and they just are stained, and that, you don't know what it is, right? Is it dirt? Is it grease? Is it oil? Is it body oils? Who knows? We're gonna put them all in a bucket. So
It's just a bucket of water?
It's just a bucket of water, tap water. And what I'm gonna do is I don't want all this debris floating, so I'm gonna inspect the towel, make sure I'm not putting a rock, you know, in the bucket.
Oh, I saw a speck.
You saw a speck?
I saw a speck.
Where's the speck?
I think it was on the other
Oh
side.
yeah, look at that. There's the speck right there.
Yeah, it's good to inspect. It doesn't mean you're a
Inspect.
horrible person. It doesn't mean the towel's done if you find a speck. You just take the speck out, you pluck it, and then you're good to go,
Well,
right?
interiors, you might be picking up rocks, sticks, who knows what. So just a quick inspection. And look at that. Look at all the stuff, you know, we picked up in the interior. It's like half a bug or something. But you know, just get all the sticks and the rocks out the towel. And that's gonna go a long way as well. Good to go. We're just gonna pick through these real quick. So hit the you know, fast forward button. And we're gonna toss our Diva towel in here too. And now let's talk microfiber wash. So we got Renaissance microfiber wash. It's a very powerful microfiber wash that goes after ceramic sealants, grease, grime, and sucks it out the towel. So we got 2 ounces of it. We had a half of a bucket filled up with water. We're gonna add our 2 ounces of water. We're gonna have to put some more water in here because that Diva still does have some sucking power because it sucked up a lot of the water here, but we're just gonna mush this around. There we go.
And this is detail code Renaissance microfiber detergent.
Microfiber detergent. We made this because we made a pretty stout sealant in our line called Infinity, and I needed something that was going to fight against the new age ceramic sealants on the market. And we do some pretty grimy interiors, so I just wanted a more powerful, deep cleansing, rinseless, not rinseless, but microfiber wash. So while we're on that subject of rinseless versus microfiber wash, if you haven't, you know, used this as grease and let it set around and dry, and use ceramic spray and let it dry out, if it's a fresh application of, let's say, ceramic detailer, you dry your vehicle, you can have a bucket of rinseless ready. Just soak that towel in that bucket of rinseless. It has a surfactant in it. The DIY one has a surfactant in it. Nemesis rinseless wash from Detail has a surfactant in it. It's gonna keep your towel from sealing until the next wash. So Renaissance is for the towel that's set around and kind of clogged up. That's when you need to pull out the more powerful solution of Renaissance for sure.
And you can buy this
As a pre-soak.
in a gallon or in a 16-ounce
Gallon
bottle.
or 16 ounce. So,
And if you're an enthusiast, like a 16-ounce bottle, you're pretty good for a while.
you're pretty good for a while.
Yeah, because I've had a couple of 16-ounce bottles, and so anyways, it just, if you're sitting at home and you're like, should I buy the gallon? If you're a professional detailer, absolutely. If you're an enthusiast, yeah, get yourself a 16-ounce bottle.
16-ounce bottle.
And you know what? Use promo code Nick and Night while you're at it. I know I'm on the other side of the camera, but I'm pretty sure you can find that promo code right about there. So Nick and Night is one word.
Get the plug in.
Save 10% and enjoy your life. Okay, Jamie, so what's next?
We've mixed up our solution. It's like baking a cake, right? Now we've done the mixing, so we're letting it soak in there. That microfiber wash needs to penetrate the microfiber itself, get deep within the fibers and start breaking whatever it is in it. Look at this water. See that water? It's already pulling a lot out of these towels. So you just gotta let it sit there, let it pull the grease, the grime, the ceramic sealant out the towel. I usually like to let them sit overnight, at least 12 hours. If it's a really clogged towel, 24 hours or more. And then you pull them out, wring them out, and let's go through the normal wash process. And we'll go through that wash process right now.
So, following day. Somehow we're still wearing the same clothes.
Yep.
I only brought one pair of clothes to Pocatello, Idaho.
Look, just, you know, go with the flow here.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow here.
All right, this is my baby. I'm bringing this back to Utah, you better believe it. How much do I wring this out?
The drying towel, yeah, we want to wring it out. Just get, you know, because you can make a mess in the laundry room trying to bring it straight out of the bucket.
The spouses don't like that.
No. So you want you want to wring this out pretty good.
Okay, is this V1? Does V2
V1.
also absorb as much?
Oh yeah, V2 absorbs way more.
You like this towel?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
Towel. Oh, the Diva rinseless. It's got
Diva,
12,
baby.
Not the rinseless, the Diva towel. So 1200 GSM suede border. It's 30 by 35 inches, so it's a big wide towel. You can dry your whole kitchen cabinet, Nick. I'm pretty sure you've noticed that. You know?
Stove floors. No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't waste a good towel like that on floors.
You can dry like half the vehicle though. One hand up here, one hand down here. It's made for the movers and the groovers to.
The Diva's a great towel.
It's a great towel. Great towel.
I got the Goat and the Diva around the same time, and I always gravitated toward the Diva.
You like the Diva.
But this is the V1 Diva,
Yep.
and that was the V1 Goat. So, you know, things have changed.
Things have changed. Just quality control, and overall, especially the suede border on the Diva had a big upgrade.
Yeah. Okay.
So, real good. Let's go to the laundry room.
What do you got there, Jamie?
Oh, I got 1 ounce of Renaissance from our gallon. So here we go. High efficiency. You only need 1 ounce. How do you know you have high efficiency? Beats me.
Eddie says he has high efficiency.
That's right. It says HE on it somewhere, all right? All right. So anyway, 1 ounce into our little dispenser. Laundry detergent only. 1 ounce now. High efficiency, Nick. 1 ounce is all you need, okay? 1 ounce.
Jamie likes 2, doesn't he? 1 ounce is all you need.
1 ounce is all you need. I have a normal top load washer. It's a normal washer, 2 ounces for normal. All right, let's throw some extra towels in there too.
So you can wash all these together?
Yeah, most of the towels just didn't need the pre-soak. You know, they're just glass towels or whatever. And we're going for it. And we're not being picky. You know, we didn't do the separating. Eddie does one basket, all the towels. So however you do towels, you do towels. But all right, here's the important part, Nick. We have a towel setting. What we have here is we have normal wash cycle. I like to put it on cold. What is this, max spin? And where's extra rinse? Right there. Boom, you hit the extra rinse. That's real important. And then you let it do its thing. We'll be back. All right, so the wash cycle finished. And check this out. So straight out the wash machine, check this out, Nick. Look at that. We're back to beautiful yellow towels. Straight into the dryer. The Mr. Twister looks good. The exfoliator, you know how dirty that was earlier, don't you remember? Look at that. Again, looking good. So the pre-soak got us ahead of the game, pulled out as much as dirt as possible, or softened it up at least, and then the washing machine finished it off. And let's check out the Diva towel. Look at there. It's looking fresh. I'm not seeing that one dirty, grimy part. It feels softer. So anyway, once the wash cycle finishes, we toss them all in the dryer. Now, after you finish that wash cycle, the dryer is where everything can go wrong, Nick. So what we're gonna get in here, I like the towel setting. Pops up right, level. This is where we gotta be careful, all right? So let's just, I don't really know what this level on Eddie's dryer means, but we'll put it on dry. Temp is the important one. We're going extra low. So we won't go no heat on this round, but we're gonna go extra low because we want to finish this video up, but we'll monitor it. And then his is smart, so it takes the time and the dampness and does it right. Then we hit start. So extra low or air dry, however you want to do it. The air dry is going to take quite a long time, obviously, but the extra low is going to put some heat in the barrel, but not a lot of heat because microfiber is plastic, so it's going to take care of those towels and stop it. And most of the time on dryers like this, the extra low, the drying towel, when you pull it out, you'll still feel slight dampness. So it does a great job of keeping the towel nice and safe, even with heat introduced. You just don't want to go over that extra low or low setting. Medium high will ruin a microfiber towel. All right, now we let it dry and we'll come back and snip off those loose loops. Alrighty. Laundry has been complete. So we went through a full soak, pre-wash and full wash and full drying cycle now. Now, Nick, look at how clean and crispy our towels are looking. They're bright again. They're ready to go. And now we just kind of go through the folding of how you like to fold your towel. So you do that. Now
I like to fold towels. I'm on the other side of the camera, obviously. I like to fold towels for that final inspection, like in case I miss like something in there before it touches paint. That's what, because I used to be a real sloppy person. I'm still kind of sloppy in my garage.
That's all right.
But the folding of the towel at the end, it's good inspiration to do it, to think I'm doing my final inspection before it touches paint.
100%. That's exactly why we're going to go straight to the Diva and we're going to do our final inspection. So, like Nick said, there's no telling what this had picked up beforehand. So we're just looking through the towel, especially a drying towel. The final step, your drying towel is going to touch paint. You want to make sure there's no hidden sticks, twigs that made it through kind of the laundry cycles or anything like that.
So we got these loose strings, like I can see right up there. So what do we do with those?
Yes, we're getting there, Nick. So after the towel inspection, we've inspected the towel, no sticks, no rocks, no twigs. Now we can take our loose loops, as we call them, our little loose loops. Look at that.
Look at that little guy.
That's not hurting anything, right, Nick? You know, it's not hurting except the look of the towel. Maybe that's bothering you. Well, guess what? You just get in here, real surgical light, get a good sharp point of the scissors, and boom.
And now it's like perfectly fine and safe.
You can't even tell where that is. Yeah, it just makes the towel look better. It doesn't affect the drying ability of the towel. It doesn't affect nothing. It doesn't make the towel like it's good. You just snip it off. So you find another one of them bad boys, and the air compressor came on. That's fantastic.
That's a working shop.
It's a working shop. Real shop we're in here. And that's it. You just go through your towel. You find the little tidbits that kind of bother you a little bit. Oh, that's just a little bit of dryer lint. Oh, there we go. There's something we missed during the inspection process. So I don't know what's going on there, but we're gonna get in there and pop it right out, whatever that was. Could have been from Nick's countertops or whatever
kitchen
else.
Floor, whatever I cleaned this.
Whatever he cleaned up with this towel. So that side looks good. Do you see any loose loops on this side, sir? Let's see here.
If I do, I know what to do now.
You know what to do now. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, folks. Pretty much a brand new spanking towel. Oh no, there's something in there. I was hiding something. What is that? There it goes. All right, so.
Jamie, you're resurrecting this towel. You found something in there.
Look at that. We found something hidden. It was real hidden.
So this is actually brighter.
It's brighter. You can tell it's back to full absorbency already because when I touch it, it's like microfiber kind of attacks you. Like it's so powerful at sucking moisture. Like if you were to hold this for like 10 minutes, you'd have some dry spots on your hand. Like you'd have to put some lotion on because that's how absorbent these towels are. And speaking of absorbent, we got a bottle of water here. Let's see if we actually were able to get all the grease out and see if the towel, look at that, look at that.
So it's not repelling the water, it's not beating it off. It's actually, oh my gosh.
Sucks it right back in. So there you go. Older towel. This is a V1 Diva that you were using for not Diva things. And we were able to fully restore it and bring the color back, make it look like it's in tip-top shape. And Nick, this is ready to go back to your house and you do whatever you want to do with it, sir, but it's back 100%.
I think I'm gonna use it to wash and dry my Jeep. You know what?
I think that's a good idea.
All these products are available at this awesome place called thehouseofrags.com. Use promo code Nick at Night.
Yes, sir. Get
Revive your microfiber.
high quality microfiber and microfiber wash. Appreciate you, sir.